Where do you go to find your recipes? Well, I wanted to make these Hush Puppies today, and I asked ChatGPT. I use it for a lot of other things, and I thought, you know what? This is the first time I ever asked it for a recipe. Will it turn out? You're going to have to stick around to find out. So let's get cooking.
We got some flour, some cornmeal, some honey, salt, onion powder, baking powder, an egg, and 3/4 cup of milk. Okay, so all you do is just, I already measured all the dry ingredients. We'll put them in there. Put a little onion powder on there. Didn't put that in yet.
So I combined all the dry ingredients. I had them pre-measured, so I just went ahead and combined all those and put them in the bowl.
Got that mixed. Now add the egg and the milk. I have this cool thing to make batter with, so I'll just use it. Mix anything that has like dough. I forget what it's called. Maybe you can remind me in the comments below. I'd have to Google it. I can't remember what it's called. So we're just going to mix this together. Looks like it's coming along. Put a little honey in here to sweeten it up. Probably, I don't know, how much is that? 2 teaspoons, a tablespoon, something like that. I don't know, it's looking okay. That looks pretty good. I put a little bit more flour in there. It seems a little bit too wet for the measured amount, so just add some flour to stiffen it up a little bit. Let's see what you guys think. That looks probably like that's gonna work. A little bit stiff. Alright, let's see what happens. It's claims on the recipe, you just get a spoonful and drop it in. Let's see what happens. Now let's flip this over. Oh yeah. Well, they look like a Hush Puppy. Oh, looks pretty good. Let's see. Who wants to be a guinea pig? Anybody? They look like Hush Puppies. Look at those.
So when that first batch came out of that hot oil, I placed them on my draining pan. I asked for a volunteer to taste one. Everybody wanted to volunteer, but the first one up was a friend of mine.
Too hot.
That is amazing. She absolutely loved it. Said it was spectacular as well. Very nice, moist on the inside, crunchy on the outside.
ChatGPT bugging me up with the recipe. They turned out good.
Removed them from that hot oil, which was about 325, 330 in my cast iron skillet. When I scooped them out, let them drain, and cracked that first one open, the inside was perfect. They didn't hold any grease. Absolutely delicious. Crunchy on the outside and light and airy on the inside. Didn't absorb any of the grease. That was the best part about it.
Hush Puppy.
There is nothing worse to me when you get a Hush Puppy. You take a bite and it tastes like cooking oil. We don't want that. And these didn't turn out that way, so they did turn out really good. So you probably want to know what the final verdict was. ChatGPT hooked the guy up. It was wonderful. They were awesome. I had some famous Coleman's fish sandwiches that we made up. I got a video here that you can check out all about Coleman's Fish Market in Wheeling, West Virginia. Rated the #1 fish sandwich in America, I might add, and we had some, we fried those up, so you can check that video out. But I'll give them a 10 out of 10. The only thing I need is to perfect how to flip them in that hot oil. But aside from that, they were spectacular. Very good Hush Puppies. So as always, I hope you enjoy my cooking episodes. And if you do, if you'll hit that like, subscribe, and notification, make a few comments. Once you try this out, come back, let me know how it turned out in your kitchen. Till the next episode, you all have a great day.